And as I said, Mr. Steer gets on, it'll be an official meeting. I'm going to welcome everyone to the Economic Development Committee meeting. And my co-chair is Mr. Alfredo Figueroa. So he'll be interjecting, we'll be going back and forth. Okay, I want to make sure I understand who's here tonight. I've got representatives from Fronto. I got a representative from D-Spot. Do I have anybody here from Jamex?
Yes.
Who, where?
Michael Edwards.
Oh, Michael Edwards. Oh, you're Jamex. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Coco. Yo salí a las 4.
Stacy Bonner. Anyone
Yes.
Who?
Yes, Stacy Bonner. I'm on the phone.
You're on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
And you're Alexia?
If I'm what?
What is your name?
I'm Alexia.
Who's Alexia? Are you representing anyone, Alexia?
No, I'm just a part of the community.
Okay, thank you. May I have the name?
Stacy Bonner.
Oh, it is you. Oh, okay. The name of the restaurant is Stacy Bonner also?
GNS Restaurant and Lounge.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Bonner.
Thank you.
Transfer is available to the BX12 Select Bus Service. This is an accessible station. The elevators at the rear of the platform.
Somebody's calling in from a number ending in 58.
That's me, Stacy Bonner.
That's Miss Bonner.
Okay, can you mute yourself?
You have to mute yourself, Ms. Bonner.
Huh?
You're gonna have to mute yourself, Ms. Bonner.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Just listen as we go along. Alfredo, did you get the latest email from Ursula, the police report?
Honestly, I haven't checked. I mean, did we get a new one?
Yes, we did.
Oh, I didn't get
And
it.
it changes, it sort of reinforces what we were going to do anyway, but I want you to make sure you see what the report looks like. It's November 7th.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
Okay.
That's the one that includes a recommendation from the police, right?
Yes, November 7th. It just came into you a few minutes ago.
Thanks.
I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page in the committee.
Nice police report, let me tell you.
Who? Alfredo? Yeah. You saw it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to start off with Fronto Star Incorporated, located at 3376 B Boston Road. And Alfredo, you want to talk about them?
Hold on a second. What's the address on this one, Ms. Benitez?
Um, 3376 Boston Road.
$33.76.
Right. Um, Gentlemen, you've sent in the application, but you didn't give me a floor plan, your menu, or your certificate of occupancy.
So Ms. Green sent that over a little earlier this morning. I was trying to get all of that together for the meeting this evening. I did send over the application that she sent over for the liquor license, but yeah, you're correct. I didn't have those things available. It was kind of the last minute that I got that.
Okay. Um, we're gonna bring you in, I believe, next month. Please make sure you send all that information into Ms. Green as soon as possible, so that I know that it's, you know, it's there, it's filed there. Because we usually go and review these documents to make sure everything is in order. You have a certificate of occupancy?
So there was an existing business. They're now expanding that business. So there is a CFO. I just didn't have access to it.
Kansas City police officers
Okay, so you should have a copy of it, right?
I can get one, but again, it was kind of the last minute when Ms. Green sent that to
That's
me, and
why
I didn't know
I'm
it was
suggesting all
necessary.
this information, please gather and time for us to review it next month.
to its highest level
As soon
nationwide.
as you can get it in, excellent. And then we can go forward from that point, okay?
Okay, so we need to get that information and then come back on for the another meeting next month?
Yeah, and then it'll go in for the final approval. If everything is in order, it'll go in before the board on January.
Okay, sounds good.
So basically, well, just to piggyback on what Ms. Benitez is saying, that whenever an application is submitted to us, it has to be completed 100%, indicating that all requirements that are on the application has to be presented to us at the day of the meeting. So this is the new liquor license, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
This is a new liquor license. So
Yeah, so just give us all that information so that we can have something in our files in reference to you.
and then when you come next month, if you could give it to understand on December we don't have a full board meeting. So if you can get the stuff in, then we could have another executive economic meeting, and then we could present it to the board in January.
Okay. Tomorrow's a
So
holiday, so I can have it on Monday for sure.
exactly, and this space here, just make sure that if work is going to be done here, right? Any alterations, any work, you present us with all the permits, all right? I mean, I don't know if you're going to be doing cooking there. If you're going to be doing cooking, we need the submission to the fire department for the ANSU letter. So any work you're doing there that has to do with construction, just also attach that we can see it. All right.
Sounds good.
All right, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, you can stay on. You don't have to leave, but you can stay on.
You're not kicking us out? All right.
Okay, the next company we were going to go with is D Spot Cafe, and that's Miss Thompson and Miss Yu. How do you pronounce it? U or E?
You.
You.
You
Okay.
could call me Jay.
Okay. Right. That's what I figured. Okay. In reference to your establishment, Miss Thompson, are a new applicant. I need you to fill out, Mr. Yu, for your person. We need to have them fill out the application for Community Board 12 and also the stipulation for Community Board 12. And also submit the floor plan, the menu. And if there's a certificate of occupancy, we need that.
I
And
submit
also the
that
fact that-
to Miss Green today because I got the information today.
Okay.
Which address is this, Ms. Benitez?
3511 Boston Road.
Okay. So this is the same situation, Ms. Thompson, regarding that, you know, whenever an application is filled out, all the documents have to be presented to us. Like that, we could make our determination. So if the documents are not here for us to review, then it'll have to be brought up for the next meeting, which is in December. So I suggest all documentation be presented to us then, like that we could present it to the full board in January, because we don't meet in December.
Okay, understood. I got the request. She sent the email and she apologized that she didn't send the information from November 3rd. So I tried my best to submit it before the meeting today.
Okay,
But I got it this afternoon.
okay.
And then FYI, Ms. Thompson,
Mhm.
just for your, you know, sake, this is the space that has a church next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta confirm. That you're probably gonna have an issue with liquor authority.
No,
No,
it's
it wouldn't. No, it won't. It's grandfathered in the from the construction. It's at clearance
no,
already.
no, it's not. It's not. According to the proximity reports by SLA, the church is located over 200 feet away. So it doesn't, so having a liquor license is not an issue. It's not, you're not violating any laws.
Well, I'm not saying you're violating a law, Mr. Yu, and that space is not 200 feet away, because the store is only maybe like 25, 30 feet away from it. What I'm trying to tell you is just reconfirm that, all right? Because eventually, when you come back to us next month, we're gonna have to put in the application. We as a board, we have to put on the application that the location is within X amount of feet of a church.
That's okay.
You guys, you guys could contest it with SLA, but we just letting you know that we have to put it on our recommendation. Okay.
Okay. And then
Thank you, Ms. Thompson.
SLA is aware the construction was grandfathered in. That location was grandfathered in.
Okay, so long as we have that information, everything, we'll work on it. And you give
All
it,
that information is submitted. So I guess after you guys review it, then you send the new information.
right, and you come in for the December meeting and we'll, you know.
Yeah.
from that
All
point.
the information was submitted.
Okay, so you and Mr. Yu can work that out.
Yeah.
Okay. But thank you.
All right, thank you.
In reference to the next is Stacy Bonner. Stacy Bonner.
Yes.
Hi.
Yes, I'm here. Hi.
Let me look at what you sent in. I see no plans, floor plans. I see no menu,
I sent everything to Ursula.
including the floor plan. I don't see a floor plan. I'm looking at.
Everything. Everything. Floor plans, everything. Menu, everything.
Check out
What
the
address is this? What address is this for?
iPhone chat.
4386 White Plains Road.
Thank you.
Ursula, did you get the floor
I
plan?
sent everything everything was sent from in September.
I'm gonna double check, but I think I sent it to you, Judith.
If you, how far back was it? She's saying September. I see she signed off.
September.
You sent it in September? Okay, I gotta look and check if you sent everything, okay? And reconfirm that. September.
I think I was you guys have forgot to put me in last month's meeting. That was a confusion. That was me. That was at the office. So maybe.
Okay, if you sent it to us, Stacy, I'm gonna look and.
Yeah, I did.
I'm-
In
I got-
September.
Okay, so if it's us, okay, can you just come back in December and then you'll go through into our.
My license it's a renewal, and my license is supposed to expire November 30th.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna ask the committee, what do you think about this particular application? It's a renewal. We don't have to go through the full thing, but what do you think, everyone?
How's the police report?
Well, she's new. By the way, she's a new applicant. So I'm trying to figure out from the police.
No, this is a renewal, isn't it? It's not new.
There's a renewal, Ms. Benitez. It's not new. That's what I'm saying. What the police report reads.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering about.
Miss
Okay,
Miss Benitez, this is Sarah Yammer. I was just looking at the email that was sent for if this is Stacy Bonner, correct?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, so there were several complaints just as far as noise goes and phone calls. I think it was sent out in the second email. There were two emails that went out.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. You're absolutely right, Esther. Um, so that's the major concern we have, the fact that you have a lot of noise complaints. You shouldn't be having so many noise complaints. You need to.
I have her floor plans and everything.
All right,
Okay,
so hold on, guys. Ms. Benita, this is for 4466 Baychester Avenue.
no,
No,
4386
43.
86 White Plains Road.
4386.
And I didn't receive any noise complaints.
Well, the police did.
Yeah, so basically,
They
Ms.
never
Bonner,
came to me. Oh,
And
Ms.
311.
Bonner, hold on, guys, Ms. Bonner. So this is also known as 4380 White Plains Road.
no. 4386 White Plains Road. 4386. It's between 237 and 238th Street.
Sorry. Hello.
Yeah,
Yes?
okay.
All right. So hold on. So basically, so the way we review things, Ms. Hold on a sec. I'm just. What's the- Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
All right, so so we get a police report from the precinct, and they give us a list of establishments within the confinements of the 47. So your establishment came up with a couple of noise complaints and so forth. So basically, what we're saying is, even though you probably didn't get those complaints, you won't get that because that comes from the precinct to us. What we're saying is just be mindful, try to keep the complaints down, the noise complaints down. Also, Ms. Benitez, they do have a
Okay.
LNO. Ms. Benitez, they do have the LNO that was issued in 2021, so
Yeah.
they good to go. Now, if everything else is in order in regards to the documentation that was asked of Ms. Bonner, then I'm assuming that this one could probably go through for this month's full board meeting.
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
I just sent a new email, guys, with everything else.
okay.
All right, so Ms. Benitez, if that's the case, then I guess Ms. Bonner's establishment is okay to go to this month's full board
Okay.
meeting.
All right, so that she went on our list to present to the board.
Yes.
Stacy Bonner, if there's anything else we need, uh, Green will get a hold of you. But you're saying this is
All
a
right. Yes? Hello?
Ursula, Ursula, you indicated it was a new establishment. That's why.
Okay, with the typos renewal.
Okay, thank you.
It's a renewal. It's a renewal.
Okay, okay. So
Right.
we have.
Thank you, Ms. Bonner.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Don't hang up.
Thank you. Okay,
but
no problem. Thank you.
Just hang in there.
Yes, I'm putting myself back on mute.
Okay, thank you. All right, the next one on our list, and I'm gonna skip one. I'm gonna go straight to Jamex Sports Bar.
What's the address of Jamek?
3447 Baychester Avenue.
And Mr.
Gotcha.
Edwards is representing.
Yes.
And what did we have? Oh, Mr. Michaels, you didn't, Edwards, you didn't send in the floor plan. I wanted to see a floor plan for your place.
The president of the association, he told me that he emailed everything and he got a response back from I think Ms. Green, saying that they wouldn't consider us because we didn't attend the last meeting. But there was some miscommunication.
Yeah.
But she did. He said there was some communication with Ms. Green because she then responded by saying that you have to attend the meeting. So I did not, but he told me that he did send the information with the floor plan and the menu, everything.
Okay. And also, Alfredo, we talked about the CFO.
So this one here, yeah,
Yeah.
so for this one here is the one that we spoke about, and I'm okay with the renew only this time around. When they come next, and when they come in 2 years to renew, they're gonna have to come with their final CFO or at least an updated TCO because they don't have one. But I don't want to hold them to it because if this is a renew, that means that the board previously granted them renewal. So I don't want it to fall on our laps that we don't want to renew it. But I want to put it on the records that moving forward for this establishment, no renewals from the community board until they get their final certificate of occupancy or renew or update their TCO.
Okay.
Okay, so work on it.
Yes, I will.
Okay, you're going through now, but it might not happen again in 2 years. So be aware of it.
Yes, and I appreciate it.
Okay, and if you can get it doing, make sure you give it to Ms. Green as soon as you can. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, that's
Thank you,
two.
sir.
that we-
Thank you.
so much. Also, we're going to go to the last on our list, St. Best LLC. And in this particular instance, we received a report from the 4-7 precinct. Based on the history of the establishment, the police department objects to the issuance of a liquor license to St. Best LLC due to prior violations of the New York State alcohol regulations and complaints from the community received via 311. All right, so this is a no. And we will be setting up a letter to send to SLA in reference to this establishment. Any questions for the committee? No questions for the committee? Anyone else have questions?
I have a question.
Who is this?
Luke.
Sorry, this is Luke.
Okay.
Those two reports of illegal, I think it was like an illegal club and let me get what else it was. Are those have been found? They've been found like guilty of violating SLA law, right?
Who?
The St. Best LLC.
Yeah.
So they in the police report it cited two SLA reports, one from July 2021 of an illegal bottle club and one from August 2021 of an illegal social club. Do we know, from that police report any more information about those SLA reports about whether or not like saying that an SLA report exists, does that mean they were found guilty by the SLA or did that just mean there was some kind of procedure by the SLA?
Hey, Luke, this is Ursula. So, no, SLA did not give me anything, but I can tell you that this location has been a problem for years and years since at least 10 years that I know of.
Definitely.
I'm not in work. I'm not at work tomorrow nor Monday, but on Tuesday I'll reach out to SLA and give you something else. But because of the recommendation from the commander, I strongly suggest you guys vote on this for them not to get their liquor license. They may still get their liquor license, but at least we could be on record.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. The reason I ask is because I'm honestly surprised. It's so hard to get the SLA to pay attention to a lot of issues, and the very fact that they have a report, I was kind of shocked because it's so rare to see anything from the SLA. Usually, all the 311 complaints, they just say, we didn't see it, or if there's a fight or something, they say, it was outside the establishment, doesn't count. So the fact that they have two SLA reports, it's not good at all.
No, I agree.
So basically, besides the SLA, they had other issues there. I mean, which address is this, Ms. Benitez?
The address
What's the address to this establishment? Yeah.
4466 Baychester.
Yeah, this is the, they applied for a letter of no objection back in 2001 and it got denied and they never went
Oh, okay.
through with it.
So it goes that far back.
But
Okay.
either nightlife or the police department went there and they found usually SLA case, or if these cases find them. So if the does not recommend us to put the,
We're going to send out
and I suggest that this application recommendation for approval.
SLA.
If SLA wants to approve it, that's on them, but we have to, go by what's happening in the neighborhood.
Okay, so that'll be a letter from us to SLA in reference to this establishment. Now, Mr. Edwards, I just wanted to mention to you, you also had some noise complaints.
Well,
Yeah, you gotta understand, besides the police department, you have people in the neighborhood that are calling up and giving 311 this information about your establishment, how noisy it is or whatever.
well, I wasn't aware of it, but now that I'm aware, I will make sure that whatever noise it is, that we take responsibility to make sure we don't have those complaints.
Yeah. The other thing is, there's a pamphlet that's out, Ursula, maybe you could send it to him to make him understand the decibels that are needed to keep it quiet.
I much appreciate it. I think you because previously the email address was not incorrect, but one of our member who was manning it, he has relocated to Florida, so we weren't getting information from the community board. So we have a new email address. I don't know if that's how you're gonna communicate to us.
Okay.
So Mr. Edwards, whatever information you or your establishment puts on the application, that's what we're going to go by.
Okay,
So
we're good.
if you have a particular email, that's the one we're going to use.
Okay.
All right. So
Great.
you got to be mindful and make sure that whatever info you put on these applications, that's the information that we're going to use for you. So if you put a wrong email and you do not get notifications from us, you cannot come to receive nothing. All right.
No.
So just be mindful.
Okay, thank you. And the right email address is there.
Edwards, in the meantime, please contact Ursula Green with the whatever information you want to give her, so she can send the pamphlet to you.
You're referring to me now.
You, Mr. Edwards,
Yes.
about the noise. Okay?
Right. So you said we should contact Ursula Green, and she will then email me the pamphlet.
Right. She should be able to send that to you there.
Okay, great. I will as soon as we get off here. I'll send her an email.
Okay. In reference to Stacy Bonner, is Stacy still on? I'm going to assume she is.
Yes, I'm still on.
Okay. Also with you, Stacy, the same thing.
Okay.
You have reports of you have various reports about things that are going on that come through 9/11, and it's a great deal of information about complaints, various complaints. You need to also monitor your establishment and customers coming in and doing whatever establishment outside the doors of your establishment, because you have complaints also, so you got to be aware.
Yes, I will. Thank you.
Okay, it's talking about some arrests happening there, burglary. You have a whole gambit of stuff going on at your site. So please be aware of that and try to improve on that. That means you have to know your customers, and if you don't have a bouncer, you need to have a bouncer. Do you have a bouncer?
Yes, we have a bouncer.
Security.
If you had a bouncer, then
Security, yes, we have security.
Okay, then some of these problems that I'm seeing here on this report should have been going down, not up. So you need to talk to your guy or get someone new.
Okay, we will.
All right.
Yes.
That's here. Okay, so I'm just trying to make you aware of what we're saying, from the 4-7 precinct. So, or
And I could also go to the 4-7 precinct and get the report as well,
yeah,
correct?
you should see what you, you should see what's,
Yes.
against your name. You should see that.
Y-
And
Yes,
you
I
should
will.
see what you're not see. And you think everything's fine, but it's not.
Right, yeah, because they haven't come outside to say anything, so that's why I didn't know.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go down there and see what's on the report.
Sure. Good. I'm sure they'll help you.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Thank you. Mhm.
You're welcome. To my committee, we have 2 renewals. One is for Stacy Bonner and one is for Jamex. Can I get a motion to approve their renewal and recommend it to the board?
Motion. News,
Anyone second it?
Ms.
Second.
Bonner.
I hear Luke second it.
Somebody
All in
seconded?
favor? Yeah, Luke.
Aye.
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 Okay, motion carried for Stacy Bonner and Jamex renewals to be presented to the board for recommendation of approval. Now, the third one is the letter. We need to send a letter to the SLA in reference to St. Bess. Ursula, we need a motion on that, am I correct?
Point of order. Could I recommend we make this a resolution to vote on at the full board?
What?
If we're gonna issue a denial?
This got to come from us. We're gonna vote.
It has to come from us as a
Oh,
recommendation
I
for the
do want to-
letter.
It's gonna come from the committee first.
It's got
Okay.
to come from us. So somebody makes a motion.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering to make sure it was going to the full board before it went to SLA.
Everything
Yes,
we just
it will.
Luke,
It will.
to the board.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I
So
make a
now you wanna
motion.
make a motion?
I make a motion for us to prepare a letter addressing this particular establishment with the denial of their renewal of their liquor license.
Second,
Who's that second?
Luke.
Luke did? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay, thank you. It carries. I'll, of course, I'll type this up. And, next week when we have our board meeting, this will be presented to the board. So, I see somebody new came on, C. Taylor. And do you represent anyone or are you just here as public?
Yes, good afternoon, Ms. Benitez. I'm just here as public.
Thank you, Ms. Taylor. And SBH, who's that? Is that Sadie? Or is that Joan?
That's
Sadie?
Joan. I think that's Joan.
You think it's Joan? Yeah, I was wondering. So I just want to put on because I'm seeing her. Okay, so thank you all. To my fellow board members, I guess I'll see you all next week. Can I just get a motion for
7:30 the transportation meeting.
I know. I'm coming to your meeting too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to those of the other folks, I'm saying to them, have a very happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see
Thank
you
you,
all
Ms. Benitez.
after.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms.
Bye, guys.
Benitez. Be
You're
well.
welcome.
Thank you, and same to you. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye.
See y'all in a second.
Bye.
Thank you.
Then board report. Anybody?
Hey, if anybody's still on, is the transportation meeting on this Zoom invite or on a different one?
No, you gotta go to the other site, Luke.
Then a different one, Luke.
Go to
Thanks
the
so much.
Okay.
All right, Luke, see you there.
Bye.
Bye.